Now Shenron, arise! I want you to destroy my opponent and show no mercy.
Your wish cannot be granted, because the Guardian of Earth created me. I cannot grant a wish that exceeds his power.
Well then summon the most powerful dragons in the universe and put them in my team.
So be it. Your wish has been granted.
So Shenron has put together the most powerful dragon team in the entire universe for me. Mega Charizard X, Kingdra, Salamence, Noivern, Haxorus and a Trigalga. My opponent is Rocky, Malamar, Gallade, Diancie, Jellicent, Chestnut and a Heatran. Guys, I don't know why I did that. I just love Dragon Ball Z, and thumbs up for Shenron, thumbs up for him for organizing me this team. So I think he's going to lead off with the Heatran. That's kind of my prediction, because Heatran can set up rocks and I do not have any Rapid Spinners or Defoggers. So he's probably going to want to get those up ASAP if he has any suspicion that I don't have one. So I decided to lead off my Charizard because I am going to be able to Mega Evolve to Mega Charizard X, and I don't have to bring in Charizard on potential Stealth Rocks, because then I'm going to lose like half of my HP. So now I go straight for the Mega Evolution. I decided to go and hit this thing hard with a Flare Blitz, but he decided to switch out and go into his Chestnut. And unfortunately, I am not running an Adamant Nature. I have an Impish Nature because this is more of my defensive Mega Charizard X, which works pretty well. But if I did have the Adamant with some kind of EV's Invest in Attack, this definitely would have taken him out. So that's not cool. I get a lot of damage from the Recoil and the Rocky Hammers, which he is carrying. And now I decided to go for a Roost because I kind of predicted him to go for a Spiky Shield, which is what those things usually do carry, and that would have definitely done a lot of damage to me. So he actually just goes for the layer of spikes, and he manages to get up one layer of spikes. So those are going to be permanently on my side of the field, and some of my Pokemon are not going to appreciate that. So at least his Chestnut is taken care of. I'm not going to have to worry about any more potential layer of spikes. So that's cool. And now he brings in his Gallade, and now I surprise him. I go for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't know how often you guys have seen defensive Charizards, but they are pretty good. They are pretty good. But it turns out this Gallade is a Trick Room setter, and that leads me to believe that his entire team is a Trick Room based team. And that makes sense as well because he has the Malamar. So now he decides to switch out because he knows he can't really do much to me with the Gallade because it's been burnt. And I decided to go for the Dragon Claw just to be safe and hit something really hard. And he decides to obviously bring back his the Heatran. And I decided to stay in and just sack my Charizard because, you know what, I managed to get the burn off. That was good, and he kind of knows what kind of set I'm running on my Charizard now, so it's not going to be very useful anymore. And I didn't want anything else to take any unnecessary damage. So I bring in my Salamence now, and Salamence does have the Earthquake, and I decided to go for that just to play it safe, just on the off chance that he does stay in. And he does predict that, and he decides to switch out and bring in his Gallade, which is pretty much useless at this point in time, and just to absorb and scout with the Gallade. And now I'm going to switch out because this is not looking too good for me, because I'm fearing the Ice Punch, which is what they do carry, and it turns out he wanted to take me down with him. What the hell, bro? What the hell? You're going to take me down with you? That's not cool. So now the Dimensions return to normal, and I'm going to be able to outspeed, and I predicted him to go for another Destiny Bond. And that's why I went for the Rain Dance to get the rain up, because I'm Swift Swim, and instead he gets up another round of Trick Room. So that's going to be very annoying. Another 5 turns that I'm going to have to deal with. And that's kind of counterproductive because I just got the Rain Dance up, and that means my Swift Swim is going to be working against me. That's just not cool. I really wanted to sweep with my damn Kingdra. So now he goes for the Superpower. It's not going to be a 1-hit KO, pretty close, and he does get the attack and defense boost because of that Contrary ability. And now I get a Stab Rain boosted Hydro Pump on the Malamar. No way he's going to survive. Maybe he thought I was a physically orientated Kingdra, and then he would have probably been able to survive an attack because with a defense boost, he probably would have lived and they would have been able to have taken me out. Anyway, now I'm using his Diancie, and this thing is going to be able to sweep my entire team. I do not want to be able to bring any... I just can't bring anything else in to take a Moonblast. So I got to just sack my Kingdra there. At least I got the rain up. And now I bring in my Dragalga, and Dragalga is going to be able to take a Diamond Storm. Not too well, actually. And I'm going to be able to go for a Scald, a double boosted, rain boosted Scald. So that does a decent amount. It's okay, but he is holding the weakness policy. Shit. And he's going to be able to benefit from the Trick Room. This is not looking too good. +2 attack, +2 defense. So I decided to go for a Protect to try and, you know, burn some Trick Room turns. That's the only thing that's going to be able to help me. I just need to be able to outspeed here. And now he decides to, yeah, okay, now the dimensions return back to normal, and I'm able to at least attack first and go for a scald, and it's not enough to take it out. Pretty close. I wish I still had one more turn of raid, and I do get the burn, so that's okay. I'm gonna be able to get some residual damage, and now he sets up another room full of tricks. This is gonna be very annoying and problematic to deal with. So now I'm just gonna go for a protect and try again, stall out these trick room turns. It's just working against me because my team is so damn fast, my entire team. The only slowest Pokemon that I have on my side of the field is this Dragalga. That's the only thing that's gonna be able to underspeed his Pokemon. So the burn damage is almost able to take him out, and I decided to just go for double protection. Just try get that double protect, be a bit lucky, so I can at least, you know, avoid the obvious Moonblast or Diamond Storm, whichever is gonna be coming. And that's just unfortunate, you know what, my Kingdra is pretty much in the red zone, and it looks like Kingdra is going to die in the next turn. But all is not lost because the Trick Room is still activated, so I am going to be able to go first here and get some serious damage on this Heatran. So I'm pretty happy with that. I do quite a significant amount, and I get a crit there, that is why. And he's going to be able to take me out with a Flash Cannon. So Kaiju, you did pretty well there. Got some good damage off on that Heatran. So now I'm going to bring in my Hexorus, thinking that I could potentially survive one of his attacks. But with the amount of damage that I'm receiving from the Stealth Rocks and the Spikes, there's no way I'm going to survive a Flash Cannon. So that was kind of a wasted switch in there with my Hexorus. So Hexorus did not feature. Hexorus is... now I understand why Hexorus is in UU. He can't take a hit to save his life. So now I bring in my Salamence, my Scarf Salamence, and I do scare this thing off with an Earthquake. And I decide to just go for, of course, the Outrage, because... you know what, that's probably the best move that I can go for, because that would have done a lot of damage to the Heatran, and I don't think he would have been able to take me out with one shot. Even if he did, I would be able to revenge kill him with one of my other Pokemon. So I'm happy, I'm really happy. I kind of did expect this Jellicent to come in, because an Earthquake wouldn't have done anything to this thing. And I'm very happy with the outcome there. I get my Moxie boost, so if I can break through this confusion and land the Outrage on the Heatran, I'm sure that it's going to take it out. Even though you resist it, I am sure. A +1 stab Outrage. And I break through, and Salamence, my powerful almighty dragon, is going to be able to take out this Heatran. So yeah, that was a pretty awesome game, Pendragon. I really enjoyed this game. And guys, if you like this battle, please be sure to smash that like button. 35 likes, that was what we are trying for now. And guys, yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. Have an awesome one. Cheers.